Hello darlings, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about hair gels. So if you're a person that's still having problems finding a strong enough gel to sleek down your natural hair, girl, you're in the right place. So just go ahead, give this video a thumbs up so we can jump into it and I can start imparting my gel knowledge with you guys. So the first gel that I'll be telling you about in terms of category actually is the more water-based gels. So you have several different types of that, and one of them that is most common is the Ecostyler gel. The one that I mostly use is this one, and it is the Ecostyler Argan Oil Gel. And I prefer this one when I'm looking for a more soft hold. So for example, I want my hair to look neat, but at the same time I want it to not look like I have gel on it. I would go for a gel like this. I also use this a lot when I'm doing my low sleek ponytail because it's one of the best gels to actually comb through your hair. The other gels dry way quicker, so if you're to put those in between your partings while doing your low ponytails, they'll tend to start to dry and get flaky before you're even finished putting your hair up in a ponytail. So I would say that this is a gel, not necessarily this type, because there are several different types. You have the olive oil and all the different types of Ecostyler that you have, but of all the Ecostyler gels that I've tried, I find that this one is the strongest. It says max hold here, and yeah, I think that's the strongest for 4B 4C hair type. That's just my personal experience. And as I said before, the Ecostyler is just one variation of water-based gel. So I think every natural needs some kind of water-based gel to do your wash and goes, or to put your hair in sleek ponytails, or just for days when you want a much softer and natural hold to your hair. Next we have the stronger hold gels, and these are for those days when you want a more sleek look. You want your ponytail to look extremely neat, really sharp. You don't want any flyaways, and you don't really care for it looking like this is how your hair just naturally lays back. You want it to be really on point. And my favorite gel for this purpose is the Gorilla Snot gel. I've been using this gel forever, and I really like the hold that it gives to my natural hair. And I pretty much always use this gel whenever I'm doing a high ponytail, or most of my updos that I do, I use this Gorilla Snot gel. The only problem with this type of gel is that it will flake a bit. But if you guys know how to use it and you're not like combing through it while the gel is starting to dry, then you won't have a problem. It will last your hairstyle. You just don't comb it while the gel is more leaning towards its dry state. So when the gel is still wet on the hair, you can brush it, but you have to move quickly because this gel is a much faster drying gel than the first one which I mentioned. So yeah, hence why it gives you such a neat ponytail that's able to last a lot longer. This gel is also good for edges. I get asked a lot of times what gel I use to do my edges. It's always this. I think what makes my edges look really sleek or in place normally is that I use a hard bristle brush before I go in and use a tail comb or my hair toothbrush. So I generally go in with this hard bristle brush before I go in with this hair toothbrush, which is kind of dirty right now, to kind of lay my edges a lot sleeker. And I'm not really an edges person per se. I just want my edges to look neat, laid in place without having too much of the hair sticking out. But I don't normally do a lot of swoops or stuff like that. I just basically always do it like it is right now. Before we go any further, I want to say guys that personally I don't think you need a lot of different types of hair gels. I think you just need about 3 different types of hair gels, and that for some people is still a lot, but for me, like I mentioned before, you need a soft hold gel for those days when you want to do wash and goes and more light natural hold hairstyles, and you need a gel like this for your everyday sleekness. This is like for everyday sleekness. When you want to have your hair really neat and stay in place, you can use this on a daily basis. The next gel I'm going to be mentioning, it's in a category by itself. I've used so many gels over the years. Not so many of the newer types of gels that are just being made, but I mean, like, I've been using gel from, like protein gel days. This black gel, when you had like processed hair and you'd put that protein gel on your hair, how dry it would make it and how stiff it would make it. What if I told you guys that there is a gel that you can put on your natural hair and it gives it like that similar stiffness, that hold. I don't know if you guys want that, but I'm just saying because I've seen so many questions asking what type of gel to hold your natural hair, and apparently you guys have tried this one. You've tried every Ecostyler in the book, you've tried all these edge boosters, everything, and you're still not getting the hold that you desire. This gel, if this doesn't work for you, I think nothing will. The third gel is the Got to Be Glued styling gel. So like I said before, guys, this is in a category for itself. I do not consider this an everyday gel. I did use this in a few of my hair videos before, and it was really on accident. I didn't go out sorry, I have used this gel in a few of my hair videos before, but it was not on purpose. I didn't go out to get this gel for my hair. I actually just had it for like lace wigs, and I ran out of the black Got to Be Glued hair gel, which I use sometime when I want a much stronger hold, and I resorted to this because it was the only one I had. And since then I try not to run out of it, which is easy because it's not an everyday gel. When you put this gel on your hair will be so stiff and so laid. I mean, it won't even budge. It's like you have glue on your hair. I mean, I remember I was even in a conversation once with a girl, sort of a little bit of a debate. She was telling me that, oh no, this is glue. And I'm like, no, darling, this is a gel. And she was like, no, this is glue. Because most people use this gel for gluing down the lace wig. But it's actually a gel like other gels. It's just that it has a very strong concentration of alcohol in it, which is what gives it this really drying property and makes it feel extremely hard and stiff when you put it on your natural hair. And honestly, since the days of this really strong hold, the dark protein gel, I've never seen anything as strong as this. It is extremely strong. I think it's even a stronger hold than the black protein gel. No, I'm sure it's a stronger hold than the black protein gel. It's probably the strongest gel on the market right now. So if you guys are having serious problems even getting your edges to lay down, and you want it to be neat and in place for the entire day or several days until you wash it out with water, oh yes, it comes out with water quite easily, just like any other gel. Your hair will not fall out from using this gel, because I've gotten that asked before, how did my hair react after removing this gel from my hair? And it was just as normal. You guys see my hair every video, it's the same. So I will use a little bit of it right now just to show you guys how it operates. So it's a white gel with this consistency. It looks like a glue for real, but it's not a glue, guys. It's just a gel, a very strong gel, but it also comes out with water and it dries extremely quick. I do already have gel on my hair, but I'm just applying a little bit over that. I didn't want that really sleek look today, but oh, we're having a storm outside, guys. So you have to go a little bit quicker when you're using this gel so that it does not dry before you're finished putting it where you want it to go and how you want to spread it. So I'm just gonna use it on this side of my head. I'm not going to use it on this side. And I certainly think that this gel can work for any natural hair type. But like I said before, even if your hair is really thick and you think it's really coarse and you can't find a gel to use on it, I still don't recommend using a gel this hard every single day. I mean, as your everyday gel. You still would have to try and alternate between gels. If you have to use a gel for that matter, you don't have to use a gel, but this really gives you a really strong hold. If you've seen that video with Zendaya when she had like her hair really stiff and she was trying to rub it like this but it wouldn't move, I think this was the gel that she had in it, or spritz. But I don't think it's spritz because she would have known that. She was wondering what kind of gel they used in her hair at the hairdresser. It was so stiff. This is the result when this gel dries on the hair. It doesn't move. It's like cement. Like I say, I already have gel on my hair, so I think I already have too much product on my hair, to be honest. My hair is so thoroughly moisturized, and then I have another gel on it before. I'm not going in with this. I didn't use any brush on it, but you guys can still see how it's laying down. I could use a brush, but I don't need to, because you guys can already see the difference with how it lay my hair. So as you guys can see, this is the side with the Got to Be Glued gel, and this is the side with my Gorilla Snot gel. I use Gorilla Snot gel today in my hair. Like, do you guys see that? It's so laid. Never seen a gel that gets natural hair to be this sleek, like this yellow Got to Be Glue gel, because this one is a lot different than the one in the black tube. If you want something really strong, pick up the yellow tube, not the black tube. Now let me run through it again for you guys. You have the water-based gels like the Ecostyler gels, and then you have a stronger hold gel that is a bit more I would say gummy, like the Gorilla Snot gel. And I think these two types of gel, if you're a person that uses gel in your hair, are the most important gels to have in your styling routine. It doesn't have to be this Ecostyler gel. It doesn't even need to be Ecostyler for that matter. You just need a water-based gel that works well with your hair type. This one, like I said before, works best with my natural hair, but you can use whatever one that you've tried that allows your curls to pop if you're doing a wash and go, or it allows you to get a natural hold whenever you're doing a ponytail and you want it to look a lot more natural. And then you need a gel like this for those sleek ponytail days, and you can also use it to lay your edges a lot better than a water-based gel would do. This one is completely different. It's like none of the others. It's in a category by itself. And you know, I always tell you guys the pros, but I always give you the cons as well. This is something that if you're going to use it, proceed with caution. Not because it's going to tear out your hair, unless you're snagging on your hair while you have it in a ponytail. It will not tear out your hair, but it has a very high concentration of alcohol in it, and using it consistently for a long period of time will cause your hair to dry out. So this is it for this video. I really hope I was able to help with you guys finding a gel for your natural hair. And if you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, please go ahead and give me a like, as well as leave a comment in the comment section letting me know what is the strongest gel that you have tried. So if you think that there is something out there that's way stronger than this yellow Got to Be Glued gel on natural hair, go ahead, let me know. I would really like to see which gel that is. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave, and ring the bell. That way you'll be notified each week when I post a new video. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.